Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got an Elan Ripstick 102. This is a carryover model from last year where it was a new ski introduced within the Ripstick line, kind of taking where the 106 left off, providing kind of an intermediary between the 96 and the 106. Now is a 108. So 102, we're focusing a little bit more on freeride oriented conditions and terrain, and a little bit less on all mountain. So that split from 96 to 102 certainly puts this Fun Blue ski more in the softer snow realm with less of a focus in on-trail performance. Elan does a great job at bringing a lot of sophistication and engineering to their skis, including very innovative uses of carbon. And then from a shaping perspective, they do use an asymmetrical rocker profile in here to create a very different feel overall. Starting with the construction, they are built using a tube-light wood core of poplar and paulownia. They mill out sections of the wood, so remove the wood and insert carbon rods along the sides. And that 360-degree application of carbon adds a lot of energy to the mix here. So you do get a great sense of rebound and actually nice edge grip underfoot from those carbon rods, as they do provide a different level of responsiveness because of their application, because of that use of three-dimensional carbon. Under the core, they do use unidirectional carbon as well, so multiple applications here. Two strips that run along the side of the ski under the core, so that reduces kind of that carbon pinginess, putting that level of insulation between the snow and the top of the ski. It doesn't take anything away from the carbon, it just kind of reduces the amount of noise. So these are pretty quiet skis. They do put a flax laminate in the shovel here to again further reduce vibrations. That flax takes the place of the vapor tip inserts that we saw on the previous version of Ripsticks. And what that does is it allows Elan to make a thinner ski overall. And this is kind of, for better or for worse, does add a more flexible nature to the shovel here. So if you're a hard charging skier looking to drive the tip of a ski, you might run into a little bit of a flex issue here. If you are more playful and delicate with your skiing, even if you're of advanced and expert levels, you will absolutely love how easy that ski is to manipulate and move through various conditions and terrain. But there is something to be said for there's a lot of skis in the 102 range, and a lot of them are a lot more powerful than this. So if you're a more powerful skier and you're looking for a more demanding feel, that's a good place to be. If you like a lighter feel and a more deft touch, then this thing is awesome. It's one of the best tree skis out there, especially for our tighter trees here in Vermont. But you do get the blend of lighter wood, the use of carbon, and even in the 189, this 102 sits on the scale at 1,882 grams, so it's below 1,900 grams. In such a long ski at this width, I think is pretty telling of Elan's preference for where they want this thing to be and on the feet of whom, because it is kind of an interesting mix of lightweight and energy. Then we move into the shape. They are able to use their asymmetric amphibio rocker profile here in the tips and tails, creating more rocker on the uphill ski and more camber on the downhill ski. This really helps you keep your skis more parallel through various turn shapes and styles, and just kind of creates a more cohesive and unified feel between your feet and the skis. Really interesting and certainly works. I think that because it's a more flexible ski, that this amphibio profile works well. If it were stiffer and heavier and denser, I don't think it would feel as nifty, especially in softer snow. And that's where this thing is really kind of meant to be. 19.8 meter turn radius here in the 189. As these Ripstick skis get wider, we do see an increase in that turn shape, allowing for more creative skiing, more slashy and drifty type of mentality going on here, just kind of harnessing into a more modern freeride approach. Nothing crazy in terms of the amount of rocker. It is kind of a flatter ski overall. Not a lot of splay in the tips or in the tails, and that just makes it feel very smooth. Really spoony or spatula style shovel here. That combined with that flex just makes this thing just rise up and stay on top. It's not very easy to make the tips sink on this ski due to that taper shape and that flex. So really interesting blend of attributes in this Ripstick 102. Again, one of the better tree skis that I've been on. It's just incredibly intuitive. We got tester feedback too. Our friend Andrew Rush notes, this is a fantastic ski. Great edge hold, was able to float on heavy corn snow, great all around, and felt nimble, very nimble, felt like an 88 underfoot just by this ski. I think he's right that it does kind of feel like a narrower ski because of the quickness, while you're still getting that flotation due to the width. So, kind of masking as a narrower ski in a wider shape, I think is a good way to think about it. So if you're looking for your first kind of wider ski, but you're a little hesitant to go super wide, this is a great place to be because it does have kind of that narrower feel to it. Now make sure you check out this Elan Ripstick 102 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.